We begin our report with a report from the Justice Department cataloging the list of failures in the police response to the deadly school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, 2 years ago. Attorney General Merrick Garland released a 600-page assessment Thursday about the attack on the elementary school that left 21 people dead, including 19 children. CBS News correspondent Lilia Luciano has been following the case since it started.
The law enforcement response to the mass shooting at Robb Elementary was a failure.
In a devastating new report, the Department of Justice blames cascading failures in leadership, decision-making, tactics, policy, and training for why police waited 77 minutes before confronting the gunman at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde. Associate Attorney General Vanita Gupta led the investigation.
Have you seen a bigger policing failure in your career?
The Justice Department have never seen anything like this. The goal of the Justice Department's engagement has been to learn from these lessons.
After reviewing over 14,000 pieces of data and more than 260 interviews, the report lays much of the blame on then school police chief Pete Arredondo and his failure to treat it as an active shooter situation and not send all available resources towards the threat until entry was made into the classroom.
Had the law enforcement agencies followed generally accepted practices, lives would have been saved and people would have survived.
Arredondo instead chose to evacuate other classrooms and wait for keys, backup, and tools.
Can you tell the police to come to my room? I already told them to go to the room. We're trying to get someone to you.
A student from inside the classroom called 911 asking for help, and officers still waited nearly 40 minutes before stopping the shooter. Only a handful of officers at the scene have lost their job or resigned.
Because the DOJ stamp is on there, maybe y'all will start taking us seriously now, instead of telling us to move on, telling us to sweep it under the rug, and not doing a damn thing about it.
Jasmine Cáceres, whose 9-year-old sister Jacqueline was killed, fears there will be no accountability from the Uvalde County District Attorney.
She's been doing her investigation just as long as the DOJ has. The DOJ has no jurisdiction over this. They can't prosecute. She can. What else does she need to be able to move forward?
Since the Uvalde school shooting, districts across the country have reassessed their security protocols.
We began to look at our door configurations, ensuring that they are able to be locked and secured at all times. We began to look at the need to have an armed officer on each campus.
And Lilia Luciano joins us now. Lilia, you've been covering this since the beginning. You're there now. We got a little sense of the response from the victims' families and the community. Tell us more about what they're saying in response to this report and what they'd like to see.
Look, John, one of the things that I keep hearing from families here after they saw the report is, look, we knew this. We have known that there was a massive failure. But that they hope that this report, now that they have it in their hand, now that their whole community can see it, will lead to some accountability. Of course, that accountability, they hope, comes in the sense of perhaps some of these failures leading to criminal charges, but they understand that that is a far cry. At least they want to hear something from their local DA, that she will present something to a grand jury. Besides that, they're hoping that every one of the officers that they've seen in the videos who are cited in this document will face some kind of accountability, even if it means losing their jobs. I mean, keep in mind, this is a tiny community that is still being policed by the very officers that this community has seen there. But the community is also divided. Many people have stood behind people who were part of the police response, including Mariano Pargas. Mariano Pargas was the acting chief of police, of Uvalde Police, when this happened, and we have seen the videos, and it is documented in this report. According to the DOJ's report, he was the best prepared, the best equipped person to take charge, to take the lead. And in the videos that we've seen, and according to the report, this is somebody who was pacing front and back, who never set up a command center, same as Pete Arredondo, who was the de facto chief, or who was the de facto lead in the police response. Both of them are named, and the community says, look, we hope that people around us realize that they failed and that we're not exaggerating and that we don't need to move on, but that there needs to be some accountability. And the other thing, John, that I've heard from the families here is The families of the victims, at least the ones that I've heard from, keep saying that they hope that this leads to an assault weapons ban. They say, just as Merrick Garland said today, this is a weapon that is designed for a battlefield, and as much as our community in Texas is very close to our guns and we hunt and all of those things, this was an 18-year-old who had never held a gun in his hand, who was able to go into the shop and buy the weapon, who was able to order all that ammunition online, and so they hope that there is some consequence that comes from it, but they are already so restless, so hopeless, and so exhausted in their efforts to have their advocacy lead to something and seeing little to nothing in return.
And among other things, this report causes them to go through and live through this all over again. Lilia Luciano from Uvalde, thank you.